Still trying to find a lot of these bolts that are sitting around here. I've got most of the stuff for the rear end since, you know, that all came with the swap, but when I got the shell, it didn't have any of the running gear on it really at all. It was just a shell, not even rolling. So kind of looking at my other Golf and looking around and trying to remember, oh yeah, this bolt is such and such length, and kind of just digging around here trying to find it. I know everything is here, it's just trying to find it and make sure I don't mix stuff up and actually use the correct hardware. So I'm most of the way there on the subframes. Spent the past hour or two sandblasting the next round of stuff to go take back to the house and zinc electroplate. And I have pretty much all the stuff to put these two subframes in this evening, just to make sure everything fits up properly. And then when I come back next time, I'll be able to bolt the control arms in and you know, eventually get it on wheels here pretty soon. So I had a full set of the rear, like I was saying when I was pulling the masking tape off the subframes, I had a full set of rear subframe bolts from the Passat Syncro. So that's what I've already zinc coated. So trying to find the front ones, I just grabbed one of the rear sets, and you know, and Volkswagen's infinite wisdom, this, you know, obviously in hindsight is probably the case. It's basically the same bolt for the front part of the front control arm, and now I'm looking at this bushing, wondering if this bushing is exactly the same as the rear control arm bushings, and I would be really pissed at myself if I didn't realize that, because I made those bushings by hand when I could have just bought front control arm bushings. That it totally just did not even register to me, and it drives me nuts. So I'm gonna have to measure that now, just so I can kick myself. Because then what's gonna happen is I'm going to run the OEM ones, because I trust them more than my crazy stuff. I mean, it was a fun exercise, but it's like that's been a year and a half now, so they've sat around for a while.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we should see. Fucking stupid. It really does benefit everybody, though. You know, if Volkswagen just keeps reaching into the parts bin every time they do something new or different. So, obviously this internal diameter, thankfully my pin is correct, but the rears are a shade wider than the fronts, so that's good. I don't know about the internal diameter though. I can only get this external thing. I would have to look at, I'll have to look at what my measurements were and compare it to a front control arm. Anyway, alright, so it wasn't completely in vain, that's good. Close though. Finally able to come down to the shop and start assembling stuff. Not a single can of paint was opened, nothing was sprayed, nothing was cleaned. I removed a little bit of masking tape and started bolting stuff up. I was super excited. I had all the hardware ready and zinc electroplated at my house. I just kind of did it in my spare time, and brought all the new super fresh hardware down and took all the painted subframes and everything, and threw it all together, and everything, you know, when you do everything the right way and you fabricate everything the right way, it just slides right into place, and that's actually what happened. All the custom bushings were all nice and snug. All the hardware worked perfectly. Chased all the threads in the body to get all the overspray out of there, and everything went in hand tight and tightened it up, and we've got a rear end in the car now. Started putting the suspension together, but realized that was going to take a lot longer than expected, so I'll get to that next time. I've got a laundry list of parts that I need to order that, in retrospect, I should have ordered them last week. I pretty much know what it is. You know, I need ball joints, I need a new set of super top hats, I need, you know, just transmission mounts, motor mounts, odds and ends and stuff here to pretty much get the car rolling. Probably the next time I'll come down, won't really be the moment of truth to get it rolling, but I'll be able to get at least the front subframe up. I think I'm going to take it off of the blue rolling cart that I've painted it on and put it back onto jack stands for that final rush to get some wheels on. Other than that, whenever I head home, probably over the Thanksgiving holiday, Thanksgiving itself, I'm going to be electroplating stuff while people have turkeys in the oven and what have you. I'll be swapping bolts in and out of my electroplating rig just to get all the hardware sorted and ready to bolt on when I get back down here. So we've got a couple days off here. Hopefully I can do a little charge here and get quite a bit done during the break. So no more paint. Super excited about that. They make one that has flame decals on it, and then they have another one that has like hot rod tassels, like Harley tassels. So stupid. I just want a stool. It's like their welding helmets with the
skulls,
the
and
skull shit. And like, dude, if I'm using, it's a freaking contradiction I've ever heard of. Somebody using a Harbor Freight slag feed welder. You know, I'm so badass I gotta wear a skull welding helmet with my, you know, however many amp 120 volt welder.